When I'm in practice and I look up and I see all those, championship banners and all those jerseys of, guys with their numbers and stuff up there, I just think, it's humbling. A guy like me, I ask questions, so if anybody has any like Juan Dixon stories or Walt Williams stories, I ask, because their jerseys are up in the rafters for a reason. Walt was a bad boy. He did some great things. They called Walt like the savior of the program at one point.
I came in 1989. In the previous administration, there had been some problems. The NCAA came in, investigated the whole year, Walt's sophomore year, while we were playing, and decided to give us 2 years of no television and 2 years of no NCAA tournament. Given the sanctions, Walt can transfer and play right away at any school in the country.
I was a Terp. I felt like I could be my best here at University of Maryland, being around my family and friends. I wanted to represent our university and represent the state of Maryland and show that we could bounce back, we could come back from whatever tragedies that we had.
That relevancy that Walt gave us kept us able to recruit locally, and Walt, to this day, did something that's as amazing as I've ever seen. He had 7 straight ACC games where he scored 30 or more points, and that's never been done before or since.
We all play this game to win, but the reality is the fanfare is who scores. And my teammates sacrificed. They sacrificed to give us another opportunity for me to shoot.
We went into games knowing if Walt didn't get 25, we were in trouble because we didn't have a lot of firepower. And Walt handled that in a way where the other players still liked him. He always played for the team, number one. And number two, he always had this persona about him that just seemed like people liked him. Players on the other team liked him after he kicked their butts. Of all the great players that have played at Maryland, that are playing at Maryland now, few had that aura about him that Walt Williams did.
I wanted to have a long-lasting legacy. I didn't want to just play and it was over with. I wanted something lasting to be there, and to be able to be remembered the way I am at that university, it's no other feeling like it. I wanted to be able to play well enough at the University of Maryland that other guys from here wanted to follow me. I was lucky enough to be in the NBA for 11 years. Came in the 1992 draft, retired in 2003. Right now, what I do is I'm a financial advisor. I'm a high school basketball coach. I'm a radio analyst for the Terps at their home games. So I keep pretty busy.
Coach Williams came to me and said, "Is there any way we can work Walt Williams into our radio broadcast?" I said, "Absolutely." He said, "I got an idea. How about if we have him as like a sideline guy? And then he can get a word from me when I leave the court."
Back and forth game, defensive battle, very physical in his first half.
It's a great basketball game.
Walt right now still talks to Mark Turgeon at halftime, and I think Coach Turgeon has the same respect for Walt that Gary did. And something that also Gary allowed him to do, every single time out, Walt Williams is inside that huddle.
I'm able to do that somewhat like they're allowed to do on TV networks. So I just wanted to be around the game and give it to the fans in a way that they can understand things and follow it just as easy as I can.
From Xfinity Center, number 5 against number 14. This is Maryland Terrapins basketball.
I got to calm myself down working games like this because I want to get out there and play so bad. But then I rub on my knee and I realize, oh, okay, yeah, I'm 44. But these are the games you love. You love to play in games like this where you get to prove points, where you get to make statements. And so this is just huge. Just being in the Big Ten and just being able to be a viable team early on and being able to say, okay, Maryland against Wisconsin, this is a big game. That's a tremendous feat right there, especially for the first year.
It is the end of February, but the atmosphere in here, one of March, as Maryland gets set to take on number 5 Wisconsin in a clash of the top 2 teams in the Big Ten.
It is crazy in here. Everybody is here. ESPN, Big Ten Network. That's how you know it's a big game.
Love it, love it. This is when you get the proof points out here tonight. So they should be excited and ready to go from the jump.
Unusual. You were here like at 4 o'clock today.
Yeah, I was ready to go like always, man. You guys been saying that for about the last 10 broadcasts, man. When you gonna give it up?
Out front to Des Wells. Takes the three and got it.
That is deep. Deep with some grilled cheese on that.
Here's Wells. On the baseline, Terp went for a slam dunk, and the place goes nuts.
Wow, is he fast to the rim with that?
Wow. Wells with a left-handed finger roll, and the Terps are leading it by 8.
Nasty. That hesitation goal was unbelievable, man.
It's Dez's playground right here.
They have not matched the Terps' intensity.
Scoops it up with the right hand, pounded, and he's fouled.
Wisconsin's not ready right now.
Dez got back on the break so fast.
So Des Wells to inbound. Wells with a bounce pass to Trimble. Trimble drives, and Trimble scores with Koenig hanging all over it, and that's the end of the first half.
What a way to finish it up. Oh my goodness.
We knew the possibility existed that Maryland would take a lead. Wisconsin just hasn't been behind in the second half of any of its Big Ten wins, so this is another opportunity to test yourself in advance of the tournament.
Here come the Badgers. Frank puts it on the floor, in the lane, pushed it up right hand, good going glass.
There's going to be a lot of Kaminsky this second half.
Kaminsky wants it, he'll get it. Backing, left shoulder turn, up right hand, and Frank Kaminsky is involved. Ooh, the Badgers have copped an attitude coming out of the locker room. Decker, open three, straight on. Good, and here comes Wisconsin. Koenig for three, and the tie game!
What a tremendous basketball game. It's been very physical, very much an up-tempo game from the opening tip. You talk about a gut check for this basketball team. If they can hang on, this will be the gut check of the year. One-handed dunk.
How did he avoid Hayes? That's remarkable.
He was intense, man. Came to play.
Trimble goes to the rim over Kaminsky and scores with a left hand.
Was that a windmill lefty?
55 to 50.
What a ball game here for the guys in gold. This would be the greatest win of the year, without question. Walt, you got your court rushing shoes on?
I'm going right over the top of the table.
If you come flying over me, big fella, we're going to have a problem.
Melo starts to move. He goes right to the rim, throws it up with the right hand. He got it, and that's going to do it. The Terrapins have upset the number 5 team of the nation, and they win it 59 to 53. Walt, don't you wish you were out there playing in this one?
Oh, man, it's just fantastic, the atmosphere. I love when guys just grabbing on my jersey and feeling the fanfare and all of that stuff, man. It was a great feeling.
Got it. Good save, good save.
Come on.
All right, guys. Let me say that. That's a great win. That's a great win. Okay, you beat a great basketball team tonight. Down the stretch, we were tremendous. Offense, executing, getting to the rim. They can talk all they want about us, this and that, winning close games, not blowing people out, but we're a heck of a team, and we proved it tonight. Good job, guys.
Special win, fellas.